Hi there, Melissa, and welcome back to another Boy Friday. So today I'm working with the Pink Fresh Escape the Ordinary collection, and I got it in a hip kit. Let's see. Oops. Somewhere on here it should say the year of this collection, I hope, or maybe not. 2017. So hip kits are very much in line with releasing new products in their kits. So this kit's a couple of years old, and I've got a bit of it left. There are some other pieces in it that are not Escape the Ordinary, but I just decided to focus on that collection. And in particular, I should have planned this better, but this paper, which a lot of people used when it came out, and I've never used. I originally thought I would do a skiing or snowboarding layout because of the look of the mountains, but I've decided not to. Decided to use it for these photos of Sam. Now, Sam was a groomsman for Ruben, our friend, was it last year? Yeah, January 2018. And these are the professional photos, and they're beautiful. I've got some other ones too, and I thought I would do a page. I don't know if I'm going to include this one as well. This is all the groomsmen and the best man. It's the best man, his brother, but not sure. But I've got both photos anyway. And then the other things I've got are the chipboard stickers, and you'll notice these are perfect for masculine layouts. I've got some Bella Boulevard stars, so that's the only thing I've pulled aside from, actually I should show you this too. That was the alpha that came in the kit exclusive to the Hip Kit Club. So aside from the alpha, the stickers are the only thing that is not from this collection. And then I've got some scraps of paper here, or it's the same paper there. So I would struggle to use these normally on girly layouts, which is probably why I haven't used much of this kit. But I am pushing myself, as you're aware, to scrap more of Sam. So I think what I might do now is actually just go through this ephemera pack and pull out the bits that I think are going to work. Yeah, so we'll speed it up now and we'll just go from here. Okay, so this layout was meant to be up last Friday, but my brother-in-law lost his battle with terminal cancer last Friday, and so we've had a pretty rough emotional week. We've said our final farewell to him now, and one way of coping for me is to create. So I just wanted to put this video up today because it is Friday, and I know that he would want us to all carry on with our life. So that's what I'm doing. And I feel a lot better now. I'm still very sad, but I feel like scrapbooking is really, really important for memory keeping. And in particular, Sam actually said to me, I want to see some photos of me and Uncle Blair. And I went to his scrapbook, his second scrapbook, and I opened the album, and the first page in there was some photos and the story of Uncle Blair taking Sam on his tractor when Sam was probably about 2 or 3. And I could see in Sam's face that it really meant a lot that I had captured and recorded that memory. So one thing I want to say before I get back to what I'm doing here is that as scrapbookers, we just don't realise when we are capturing memories and recording our family's stories, I think we take for granted that people will be here forever. And I just want to say how special it was that I was able to show him that I had scrapbooked that memory, because I don't think Sam remembers because he was so little. And I just want to say that that I feel even more responsibility now to preserve and record my family's memories, and that I have other photos of my brother-in-law and the kids that I haven't scrapped, and I'm really keen to get that done because it is so special when if you reach a point where that person's no longer with you. So yeah, okay. So moving along, I'd gone through that ephemera pack and chosen some pieces that I thought would work for this layout, and I backed my photo on a couple of the papers. I went with that like purpley blue one that you see there behind my photo to kind of bring out the darker colours on the photo, and then I put that beautiful leaf pattern around the outside to make it a bit more light and airy. And with this piece of ephemera, I just really felt that it needed something dark behind it, so I'm just backing it on that same blue purpley paper, and then I've just fussy cut around it, and I've left quite a thin border, and I'm happy with how that's looking. So with the other photo, I selected that, can't see what it says, but it's got the word laughing on it. And because that photo is quite light and airy, I didn't feel that I needed to put a backing on that. And also because, as you'll see, I'll be putting that piece over the top of the photo as I had it before I'm backing it. So I needed to back this photo as well. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. I just felt that these photos needed some pattern paper as photo mats, and I've gone with that quite multicoloured floral busy one, and then also this other purpley blue one as well. So I'm not going to lie, I struggle with boy layouts, I struggle with boy product. I don't know why, and in particular with this hip kit, one of the reasons why it hasn't been used is because I think I may have had Ava. Just had Ava, and I was so overwhelmed with 4 kids, new baby, and just couldn't keep up with hip kits. And I think this is the last kit I got, and I stopped my subscription for a couple of years because I could see what was going to happen, and I can't deal with a huge stash, and so that's why I stopped it. And then I have made layouts with this kit over the years, but because it is quite masculine as far as a kit goes, and that I think that's unusual for hip kits because a lot of their products are very girly, I did struggle to use it. But I'm so happy that I managed to use this piece of paper because I have literally been hoarding it. When it first came out, there were a lot of layouts made with it, and they're all amazing, and I felt like I didn't know how to use it, and I'm so happy that I didn't use it literally as mountains. Now, I have an error, and I miss out the R in Groomsman, and when I made this, I was trying to work out why it looked weird, and it was actually Sam who spotted it, so I have fixed it, and yeah, you'll see in the final pictures that it does not look like this. So it's really obvious to me right now, but yeah, at the time I just couldn't work out why. So yeah, so I wanted to put my title in the middle. I felt like it needed something in between those 2 photos. I think because I normally would, with my style, have the photos touching in some way, staggered, and in this one I didn't. I really wanted to make sure that that sort of mountain triangular pattern in the background could be seen, and so that was the perfect place for the title. Yeah, it's glaringly obvious to me right now that the R is missing, but anyway. So just putting some fun foam on the back of my photos just to lift them up a bit, and wanting to position them so that as much of those mountain triangles can be seen. So I didn't add any, at this point, didn't add any splatters or watercolour or any kind of mixed media. I really wanted that triangular mountains to be the main feature behind everything. So in a subtle way, because otherwise, I could use any pattern paper. I really wanted to use this one. So here I'm just committing to putting these pieces down, and then of course if you lift your photos up, you have to lift your other pieces up if you overlap your photo, and that's what I'm doing. So there are some florals in this layout as well, and that's okay. There are no rules when it comes to scrapping boys. I've seen some beautiful, beautiful layouts by mums who only have boys and they use flowers, and the guys are wearing flowers as well. So this was quite an emotional day for us. It was our friend getting married, but also it's pretty amazing to have he was then 10, nearly 11, but your 10-year-old son being asked to be a groomsman is not something that happens to many 10-year-old boys, I don't think. And it was a real honour for Sam, and yeah, it was emotional. And when we arrived at the church to see him up there with the boys, and they totally, fully included him. I've got some beautiful photos, professional photos that were taken. And our friend actually, I can't remember if he rang Sam, or I think he may have even FaceTimed Sam to ask him to be a groomsman, and Sam didn't even know what that was, so we had to explain it. And I think when Sam's older, he'll just look back at this and go, wow, I can't believe that I had that honour and that privilege to be Reuben's groomsman. So I am just lifting the edges of these pieces just to give a little bit of dimension. I like that look with leaves and florals. And yeah, I just wanted to position them, I guess, down the page, because I want your eye to go from the first photo to the second photo and take in the title. And that's what the point of this embellishment is. This collection is really beautiful. I think, was it Escape the Ordinary? So it's got a lot of like astrological themed pieces. You could use it for travel. It's not, I don't know if it was meant to be a boy or masculine themed collection. I think it's more outdoor themed. Yeah. I was happy to be able to use this little chipboard camera. It's really beautiful. Excuse my girls. My little girls have just come into the room, so if you hear them, that is why. And now for my journaling, I decided to just hand draw some messy lines and just write my journaling. So I think I'll probably have about 3 more pages to scrap for this memory. I have done one of our family with the bride and groom, and that's gone into our family album. But I want to make sure Sam has the story all recorded for him. And yeah, your kids don't remember everything. We don't remember everything. And I just really think that it really is so important to record our memories. And in particular, the journaling is really important, because you're not going to remember all the feelings. You're not going to remember everything that happened. And so if you can get that documented onto the page, it just means so much. And I'm just so happy that I have scrapbooked the important memories of our kids. So yeah, here are some close-up photos, and thanks so much for watching. I'll be back again with another Boy Friday next Friday.